You know, here with the Kid Loco. Sounds good.
EA Sports in the National Football League. Welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That's what you want, nigga. Aaron Rodgers, huh? I'm about to be on this nigga ass.
It's the Dallas Cowboys.
And George Pickens came home to give you an ass whooping today. He was playing. Where? That's where he played at. Where he back home, nigga.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside.
Boom. Let's go.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's see this tight end work niggas like to do. Run.
Play action now with Rodgers. That one.
Ooh, you throwing it to?
It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
Thousand niggas out there, man.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Almost got picked off.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Oh!
Contact up front.
Nigga, I was on the wrong person, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. Here's a handoff to Wallace. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers.
Come on.
He will have the conversion and more. And
nigga.
Will score. Touchdown Steelers.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side.
That's crazy. Look at this shit.
Keeping their offense on the field on 4th
Diggs,
down,
man. Come pity pat ass shit.
Debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very...
Go ahead and switch, nigga. I'm gonna run one back. I was playing my bro this week, and he put me on to some shit. He was a nigga that been shot.
He was shot with the taser, look.
No, he was a shot.
Look. Still coming. You gotta do him like Allen. You gotta hit that nigga twice at one time.
Come on, nigga.
There you go, one shot in.
Oh, fuck it. Let me see what I got to do. Take this nigga Diggs out. That shit trash. He's not about to be costing me. Got this nigga at the best. Put Bland in. Put Bland in. Put. I'm ready, man.
The tourist woman and a Libra man. They say terrible. Clash of the Titans. Clash of the motherfucking Titans.
Solid return.
Mm-hmm. Got the rookies in. They're getting their playing time, man.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go.
Or do you want a BLT without the T? You know how you do, you want the chili dog without the dog, how you do your BLT without the T?
They'll go play action here with Milton.
You hot dog or no hot dog with chili dog?
Looking down the field there.
Give me the BLT.
Ball's incomplete.
Yeah,
He
make it
was
BLT.
looking for George Pickens there.
Well, give me chili dog.
This offense is doing everything they
What the
can
fuck
to
are you
quiet
talking
this
about? You about to piss me the fuck off. I'm trying to play Madden. You are here talking jibber jabber to me.
Do you want a hot dog with your chili dog or no hot dog with your chili dog?
Hot dog with my chili dog. I don't care. Just make it. Golly. You fucking with me right now.
I'm not.
To the air on third down is Milton. And this
That's
is going to
fucking
be
crazy.
incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success for the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On play action, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, nigga, I'm on you.
Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
3rd down and 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up a way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Third, they need 8.
Everybody trying to hit that shit.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. And
What the?
Down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the
Dak
ball
might
in
have
there
to come
anyway,
back in because
and
I
ended
don't.
up
That
falling
Jesus,
incomplete. I think if
open
he goes
passes.
through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end.
Yeah, put Dak back in. Milton tripping. I don't know what's going on. And some of these passes, Dak would have put it there.
Zone, it's a touchback.
Hey.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Picked off.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be taken down.
Come on, Overshaw. You got to stay with that boy.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. One quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. This one down the field for Freiermuth. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Rodgers going up top again. He's going to try it here again.
How the... What kind of shit was that? It's like they just gave up. That's crazy. It looked like it was. It like you overthrew that nigga like fuck.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one.
All right, let's get some work done, man.
The 28-yard line. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. Peyton Wilson, that time, in on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here. Like, if they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Go play action. It's Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. They'll run the toss here with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Metcalf, the motion man. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Rodgers now. Flush to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It is second and 6. Back to throw is Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's down.
What the fuck?
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Again, Prescott to the air. That's out wide to Williams. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Blue. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Over there.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
I thought he was 14 already.
A first down throw for Prescott. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one from 47 yards out.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. They run with Warren. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On third down, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This nigga got me pointless right now. These niggas ain't got a lot of... Oh,
that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with blue. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go with Williams.
God damn.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Couple of runs stopped behind the line, and now it's 3rd, 17. One swung out to blue. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. To blue. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Burton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Prescott. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes
that one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys are back in this one. It's 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll motion over Thielen. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Inside. 258. Hey, 88.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
258.
Rodgers going up top again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. These defenders bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
50.
Again, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf.
Inside. Set it up. 26.
On play action, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They run out of the gun with one. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And the Steelers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Here's a design run. Trying to push the mile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Steelers up their lead. It's 24-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff.
What the fuck?
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Oh, my Lord.
They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Rodgers on first down. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It is 3rd and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That one to the sideline and incomplete. And a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Tight end motioning left. Warren. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen.
Oh yeah, just know that we're gonna have to run this back another day. You got me fucked up.
All the credit in the world.
I'm just not on right now. Yeah. I ain't giving no excuses, but yeah. You did your thing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out.
Yeah, I need a cigarette and everything. That's the worst loss I took all week.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
You a criminal. You a criminal now. You a criminal now, nigga.
Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
19
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go! Moving 19.
To the air once more is Milton. Flushed to his left. Taking off. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Oh, come on, man.
Incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time.
Fuck out of here.
Open. So the incompletion brings up second down. Get out of the gun is Milton. That's complete to Blue. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
On the jump. Let's go now.
Throwing again is Milton. He's got it at the 3. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Now screen set up for Blue.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with.
And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown tonight.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Tyler Smith guilty on that one. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Milton going to look to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turned it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
All right, nigga, you got this.
He's got another one. His second touchdown.
Shit's over, man. Shit's over, man.
They continue to add points. Greg, very
Nigga.
interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run with Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, I would not play these niggas Kansas City shit no more.
From the gun, here's Milton. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I need a motherfucking cigarette right now. Where's this nigga decaf? This nigga at? I don't want this nigga, man. Fuck this nigga.
First down for Aaron.
This nigga fast as shit.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. From the gun, Rodgers. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And the final throw of the game winds up
all right, man.
incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.